All right, what's going on, guys? Day number 2 here in South Korea. Going to be fishing a different spot. We're just going to toss some shrimp around. Unfortunately, I went to a different supermarket today, and this supermarket had a very poor selection of suitable fishing baits. So all I really got is some frozen, already cooked shrimp. So I hope the fish don't mind, but that's all I got. So we're going to have to make do. So we'll throw some of that shrimp around, and we'll see what we can catch here. Alrighty, so it's a little windy and choppy out here. I have my medium leg rod with me, but I'm going to start out with my ultralight, which might be a mistake, just because it might be a little bit too windy and the water might be a little bit too rough. And also, if you look, I am running dangerously low on line on this reel. I didn't bring any more with me here on my Asia trip. But we'll see what we can make happen here. If we got to switch to the bigger rod, we'll do that. But for now, let's try to fish the ultralight. Finally, so many missed hits later, we got our first fish, and it's going to be a wrasse. Alright, so I had my bait stolen here more times than I would like to admit, but we got our first fish, and unfortunately this looks like it's a bleaker's wrasse. We caught several of these guys yesterday, so I guess they're fairly common all over the island here. But let's get them back, let's see what else we can find. Got him. What do we got? Another little wrasse. Alright, appears to be another bleaker's wrasse if I'm not mistaken. I guess there's tons of these little ones out there because I am just getting picked clean and picked clean. I'm catching one fish for like every 10 miss hits and pieces of shrimp that get stolen. So that is not a good ratio. Got him. Let's see what this is. Another bleaker's wrasse. Alright, I didn't think it was really possible when I first got here, but the wind is picking up. The wind is even worse than it was when I got here about 20 minutes ago. But all we got is our third bleaker wrasse, and these guys are just as annoying to handle and unhook as the slippery D's down in Florida, so I really do not like these guys. Oh, got him on the drop. Let's see what we got. Another wrasse, right? Yes, is this a different? I think this is a different species though. Alright, so I went with the gulp sandworm just because it's a little bit more durable than the shrimp. And we got a different species of wrasse, which I think we caught in Japan last week. This is the multi-color fin rainbow wrasse or something like that. It's got a really long name. Anyway, second species of the day. Still really don't want to catch this thing, but let's get it back and let's keep fishing. What is this? Oh, that's not what I wanted either. So cruising around the rocks here, I think I saw what was a school of some sort of damsels. So I dropped a little bit of gulp sandworm there trying to entice one of those guys, but instead we just got one of these wrasses anyway. Got him. Another wrasse, probably. Yep, but it is that little bit less common kind of wrasse. Alright, so the little sandworm is staying on the hook a little bit better than the shrimp, but I'm still getting picked clean a lot. Seems like it's just a lot of these like small wrasses and whatnot. This is another one of those multi-fin colors, rainbow wrasse or something like that. Multi-color fins, I don't know. Either way, it's just another little wrasse that we've caught a couple of now. So let's get him back. Let's keep fishing. What do we got? Something different, but it's another wrasse. Alrighty, so this is our third species of wrasse for the day. The cocktail wrasse, I believe. There is a nice school of damselfish down there. I'm going to try to target those a little bit better so we can catch those, because I think they might be a new species. But yeah, these wrasses are not making that easy. What is this? It's another wrasse, but it's the boring kind. Alright, so this is another Bleeker's wrasse, the boring and very annoying to handle kind. But now seriously, we're going to try to key in on these damsels, try to catch those. So I'm going to switch rigs and try to focus on catching one of those guys. Alright, so the wind is not going to make this easy, but instead of fishing the bottom where I've been getting all the wrasses, we just got a little float, and below that we got a little shrimp. So I'm going to see if keeping this up off of the bottom can get some of these damsels. I think I probably gotta float this a little bit lower though. It's not really going down, partially because of the wind. Let's make that adjustment. Might also need to put a bigger split shot there just to get it down. But let's see. Okay, I had a bite there. The float went under, but the shrimp is gone. So I think this will work. We just gotta mess around with these guys until one of them gets hooked. Got him. No. Oh. So I'm pretty sure those are damsels and they're pretty aggressive. Unfortunately, they're not getting hooked, and the only thing we hooked is another one of these wrasses. But let's keep trying. Got him. Maybe those aren't damsels. I thought they were damsels, but maybe they're just wrasses? So I thought those were damsels, but it is tough to see because it is very windy and the surface of the water is just not, you can't see through it. It's all choppy and broken up. So I thought they were damsels, and I still think that there were some damsels there. I hope they weren't all wrasses, but let's keep trying. Got him. Yeah, maybe these are all... No, they can't be. Can they? So I think I'm seeing some smaller fish down there, smaller than this guy, but also a little bit deeper bodied, which is why I think they're damsels. I think the damsels just being like really outcompeted by all these annoying wrasses. I think that's the problem. Got him. That's another wrasse. There's definitely damsels there. I'm pretty sure some of them are sergeants. We're just not hooking those. All right, another one of these annoying guys. I think we're gonna risk it. I'm gonna tie on a little Tanago hook, because if there's some smaller damsels that can't get hooked on the size 16 hook, at least we can hook them on the little Tanago. And if we break off, we catch another one of these guys, at least we know we tried. Got him, but that's not what I wanted, but it is a damsel. Come on. Alright, so that was just an Indo-Pacific Sergeant. It is a damsel, but there's other damsels down there, at least I think there are. This is just a lot harder than I would think it would be. Okay, I think I'm giving up here. I've spent way too much time trying to catch these damsels. We got one little sergeant, but outside of that, it's just a bunch of these guys. I've tried every single rig I could think of, every single size hook. I tried the shrimp, I tried the gulp sandworms, and this is not working. So let's get this thingy back, and let's wrap it up. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it. And I spent way too much time during this session. Number one, targeting these damsels here at the end, but number two, catching only wrasse for the entire session, right? We got one sergeant damsel, which I don't really care about too much either. Man, this was a tough session. Wrasses get really annoying really fast no matter where I am in the world, and there's always one species of wrasse that's always way more common everywhere than all the other fishes in that area. Here it appears to be that Bleeker's wrasse, because wow, there are so many of them. Out deeper we got a bunch of those guys, and closer we got even more of those guys. I'm still pretty sure there were some like darker colored damsels here, but I just couldn't catch those. We got one little Indo-Pacific Sergeant. That's the only damsel fish we got. And that's not even that cool of a one. So I can't really complain. I'm in South Korea. I'm still out here fishing. The action was good. Just would have really liked to have caught one new species. And I'm pretty sure I'm kind of missing out on some of these damsels here. But I tried everything, and I tried everything for a long time, and we got nothing. So that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.